From being one of the most beloved actresses in the industry to having the reputation of a bratty snob, Nia Long has probably seen better days when it comes to her image. However, her feud with Taraji P Henson made things a dozen times worse for her and is currently a hot topic for discourse all over the world. But what happened between the Empire co-stars? Was it Nia's fault? Or did Taraji cross a boundary? Is Nia really as bratty as everyone on set said she is? All this and so much more in today's video. So without further ado, let's get started. First of all, let's talk about how Taraji P Henson and Nia Long met. The stars were both cast in the TV series Empire. Nia had been brought to the show as a guest star, but Taraji had been cast as one of the main leads. But what was Nia's role in the show? According to an article published by Vibe News, Long will play Juliana, Juicy, a queenpin who runs a club in Las Vegas and makes brash moves in the gangster underworld of New York to secure a deal with Empire. However, it seems like the star wasn't happy with what she got, as every single person on set was severely bothered by her attitude. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The rumors might be right, because Nia seems to be just as mean and nasty-spirited as everyone says she is. How? Don't worry, we have evidence and we'll go into detail, so stick till the end. Now, if you know anything about Empire, you know that the show is famous for its guest stars, so safe to say that the hair and makeup artists had to deal with a lot of new people quite often. But no one was as memorable as Nia Long, and we don't mean that in a good way. The stars' interaction with the crew was so unpleasant that it became too hard for them to stay quiet about it. So as everyone expected, the hair and makeup artists ended up reaching out to news outlets like TMZ. After not so long, the news spread like wildfire. The media company reported, in the history of the show, the hair and makeup people have only filed one formal complaint for mistreatment, and that was against Nia. The hair and makeup people say she was extremely disrespectful, at times deciding she didn't like her look at the last minute and then chewing them out. However, Nia saw nothing wrong with the way she dealt with those people. The star mentioned,
"Here's what I do know. Nia Long knows her light. Nia Long knows her makeup. Nia Long knows her hair. And you probably can't talk me into something else unless you show me. If you want to call that difficult, then sorry."
But that's not it. The set crew often tolerates actors and actresses with a bad attitude if they are professional, but that seemed to be another department that the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air star was lacking in. According to the casting crew, Long was always late to shootings and barely ever made it on time. Reportedly, it was the star's routine to be at least 30 minutes late, while everyone else just sat there and waited for her to arrive. However, to make the best of the free time that the whole crew had, everyone else on the set used to bring stand-ins so that the other actors could practice their roles. But seems like one day everyone had run out of patience as Nia once again couldn't make it on time. So the moment she walked on set, one of the employees asked her, "Why are you always on black people time?" And you best believe that set Nia off, because the star is not used to hearing people talk back. The statement might have been racially motivated depending on who said it, but since it hasn't been confirmed and the show's crew refuses to give any more statements, nothing can be said. According to insiders, Nia got heated up at the remark and had an outburst as well. However, the outburst was interrupted by Taraji P Henson. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. One thing about Taraji, she's gonna take a stand for the people she believes in and always speaks up against the wrong. And being the just person she is, she wasn't afraid to take a stand for the person Nia was taking her anger out on. The Empire star asked, "Why are you so mad? Are you on your period?" And just like that, the rivalry between the two actresses started and is still going on. But was it all just because of a badly timed joke? Or is there something else that we don't know? Well, stuff is a lot more complicated, because if you look into the show's history, you might know that both Nia and Taraji were aiming for the same role. That's right, folks. Both Nia and Taraji wanted to play the role of Lucius's loud, ambitious, and brave wife, Laritha Cookie Lyon. But looks like the casting director saw something in Taraji that Nia lacked. Taraji has always been a team player, but seems like Nia kept a grudge that never really got anywhere. But if there's one thing that grudge did, it created a lot of tension and on-set drama. According to insiders, the tension between the co-stars became so much that they had to shoot their scenes at different times. Popular media company E! News even released an insider's statement. Tensions calmed between them towards the end of the season, but it comes down to the fact that they have both been in the industry for so long and both want to be the star. Unfortunately for Nia, Taraji is the star of Empire, and no one and nothing will ever change that. Nia came with her own ideas, and they aren't having it. After so much damage was done to Nia's reputation, her PR team finally woke up and decided to make some effort to pull her name out of the mud. But did it work? Doesn't really look like it. They released an official statement. We stand by our comments this morning that Nia has always and continues to be a consummate professional on set. With respect to her working relationships with the cast, she came onto this project in the first place because of her long-standing friendship and professional relationship with Terrence Howard. We are not aware of any complaint, suit, or case against her from anyone involved in the show, and we find the timing of all of these stories to be very suspicious, given that the series returns tonight. A lot of people might think that Nia's failure in getting the lead role caused the drama between her and her co-star, but seems like they go way back and have had unpleasant interactions even before the show was even a part of the discussion. Known for her feuds and messy rep, Nia had apparently said some unpleasant things about Taraji and how she got way too many opportunities and deserved none of them. The What Men Want star became aware of these unfriendly remarks and was already defensive towards Nia. And since she was such a team player and loyal to her friends, the crew members were already on her side too. With that being said, that's all for today. If you liked our video, then make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. We will be back soon. Until then, click on one of the 4 videos on your screen right now.